Fun fact, there are only two people who consistently get votes in every single U.S. election. And I say people because it's Mickey Mouse and Santa Claus. Elections officials say no matter what the office or who is running, those two names always end up written in on at least a few ballots. Those ballots are usually tossed out because they're protest votes or they're, jokes. But this year, one of those names is an actual candidate. Santa Claus. That is his real name. He is currently a councilman in North Pole, Alaska, and that is a legal place. I did not know that. He's one of 48 people hoping to win the only House seat that Alaska has in Congress. And you can see right there, his name's on the ballot. Claus, Santa, undeclared. That ballot right there was sent out to about 560,000 voters in Alaska. It was sent out last month. And this is an all mail-in special primary. The completed ballots are due on June 11th, and the top four vote getters in all of those names, they are going to be the winners of the primary, so to speak, and their names are going to go on the general election ballot. And that is August 16th. And the person who gets the most votes on that ballot will be Alaska's next representative in Washington. So, can Santa Claus pull off the upset and defeat all the other candidates, including one very popular, Sarah Palin? I am joined now by Santa Claus himself. Feels weird to say that, I'm not going to lie. And when I was pitched on this story originally, I thought, oh, come on, that can't be his real name. But it is your real name, and you are a real candidate, and you have real issues. We've looked at your website. So the first question is, why did you change your name to Santa Claus? Because people might think you're a joke.
Well, first, hello, Ashleigh. Thanks for having me on. It's definitely not a joke. I have a lot of experience before my Santa years that I think is applicable to this particular seat that's been open at least until the end of the year. I'm only running the special election, and I appreciate what you said about the election. It's hard to explain what ranked choice voting is, and you did really well with that. We're one of the few places that has it.
I'm going to give the credit to my producer, Chris Maloney, on that one, because he's done all the research on this, as well as the research on you. And guess what he gave me? He gave me some of the material from your website that I thought our viewers would probably find very interesting, because you do have very impressive credentials. You have positions that both sides of the aisle will probably like. Let's just list them. You're a two-term counselor in North Pole, Alaska. And I didn't realize it was a real place, so I'm glad that I learned that, researching you. You were a special advisor to the NYPD back in the 1970s. You served on an advisory board for FEMA. You're a Christian monk, and you ran both radio and television stations. So you certainly have some cred behind you. But let me ask you, are you running to win, or are you running to get a specific message out?
I'm doing both. I'm running to win. It's a very short term. Would be finishing up Congressman Don Young's term. He passed away recently. And the term only lasts till the first week in January. So that's what I'm running for. I would like to sort of set the stage for whoever comes in for the 2-year term after that. And I think I can do it. I've got enough experience to do it. I've been in Washington. I was born in Washington, D.C. I feel comfortable there. And I was on a Santa's Blessed Children tour years ago where I was at the Capitol. And a lot of the members of Congress see 20, 30 people a day that's sort of asking them for something. And when I would follow up with the staff after my visit to talk about child health, safety, and welfare with whoever the legislator happened to be, without exception, they said, our boss sees, 20, 30 people a day, and you're the one they remembered. And that was consistent. So I think I'd be pretty well received. I try and find common ground. And now that you have that graphic up, take a look who's directly opposite me.
It's Sarah Palin. I'm dying to see how this race turns out. So about that business of child health and welfare, this is really what your focus is and has been for a long time. I originally thought you changed your name to Santa Claus because you wanted to, be a mall Santa and do a lot of children's events and stuff. But it's not. That was not the reason. Explain why you did.
I was living up at Lake Tahoe at the time, and I grew out my beard, but you can see how it turned out. And a lot of people said, oh, you're going to do the Santa thing this winter, which I did. I volunteered for about 30 nonprofits. And that February, I was walking to the post office on a very cold day up in the mountains, and I was praying, as monks tend to do. What should I do with this sort of gift? And right after my prayer, maybe 20 seconds later, this white car came up the road. Windows were open, so I kind of paid attention since it was so cold out. And this male voice shouted out, "Santa, I love you," in February, 20 seconds after that prayer. So I kind of took it as a sign and went to the county clerk the next day and went through the name change process, to make a long story short. And then I was having such success reaching state and federal legislators as Santa Claus from Lake Tahoe. I figured, well, how about Santa Claus from North Pole? So I did a little research and went on up to North Pole, where I am now. And in addition,
did you choose North Pole specifically, or is that happenstance? I'm going to go with specific choice, and I only have 20 seconds left. But did you choose North Pole because of the name?
Specifically, yes. I did. Thank you very much.
You clever devil, you. Well, listen, I'm out of time, but I still have so many more questions for you. I want to ask you to come back as we get closer, to this first round. And then if you make that top four, you definitely have to come back and talk about us. And we'll maybe try and get you and Sarah Palin on together. How would that be?
That'd be interesting. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're not kidding. Okay, it feels weird to say it, but because it's your name, I have to say Santa Claus. Thank you. And boy, was it ever nerve-wracking to, do a tough interview with a guy named Santa Claus. I still have kids.
Thanks, Ashleigh.
Thanks so much for being on. Take care and good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Click the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.